Hello everybody, and welcome back. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I'm Count Christo. This is our wonderful Path to Modernity campaign in France. But for right now, we're not exactly helping modernity. What we're doing right now, think about it as increasing the profit margin on our knowledge industry. Because what we're doing right now is we're burning down centers of knowledge across Europe. These are, of course, also our consumers, so this might hurt us as well. But hey, they rivaled me. And thanks to this wonderful mod called the Ages of M&T, we have ages now, which means we need to humiliate a rival through a peace treaty. In the fullness of time, of course, we will want to try and kind of focus our looting energies outside of our immediate market, because the Po Valley, remember, is somewhere that we are trading with. But for now, I'm content to consolidate all of this lovely, lovely wealth straight back into Mother Francia. Luxembourg has formed a personal union with Brabant. Didn't Brabant already have another personal union? Didn't Brabant have Savoy or something? Something happened with one of these guys up here. Was it you? Yeah. Yeah, didn't someone fall under Guilders? Anyway, clearly that broke, even if that did happen. But yeah, in the fullness of time, we probably don't want to be sieging around this aggressively. But for now, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I'm content to do damage for now. Unfortunate that we won't be able to be the ones to loot Parma. I know I say it every January tick. I love how well this mod performs. The change from having the lag distributed across the year to having it all on the monthly tick is on the yearly tick is so good. It's honestly one of the best changes in 3.0. Is the fact that the performance is just so much better. Because it doesn't matter if it lags like this. You know, I just take a sec to read chat. I, take a drink, etc., etc. Cool. Burden of taxation continues to weigh down on me, but we're okay. And 84% on commercialization in the capital. Uh-oh, a malaria outbreak. Again, now they don't hurt stability. Plagues kind of I don't care. Like, it seems bad to say, but I mean, it only kills people. Who cares? All right, so I can't do these now. I don't have the mill for that one. We could do literacy tests, but again, we need the state reach. We need the state reach from the idea group. Won the Siege of Ast. Next, done. I'm done, and I'm on to the next one. Let's have, let me just switch up the music here for a second. Give me my PDX music mix. Let's turn this down. Let's have Surviving Mars, because there are some absolute chilled bangers in this soundtrack. I will moderate. Tell me if it gets too loud, chat. Oh, yeah, that's too loud. But I absolutely adore this soundtrack. Not a game I'm hugely fond of, although I am thinking about trying it again, Surviving Mars, because it's kind of relaxed. Or just a chilled game. Alright, we're gonna rally our new force in Tyrol before we push east, because it looks like our allies are on the back foot a bit in the east. Not that that should matter, because of course by the time I actually roll in... Also, I think a bunch of their armies are over here, helping me. Which is always funny. Alright, Tyrol is actually not a subject. So yeah, Tyrol, you can go. Port of Cremona, hey guess what? Loot them. So, give me a trade power. Give me your cash. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should steer trade. No, I'm not going to steer trade, because the thing is, if we transfer trade power, there's a chance they don't turn it off at the end of the truce. And yeah, break your alliance with Austria. Amazing. Because I don't know what triggers... That's too loud again. I don't know what triggers the... what's it called? Consolidation of the Habsburg domains event. But maybe they have to be allied. So if we can move against that. That would be good. But yeah. Roll this big stack into their forest mountains and show them what I think of their pushback against my allies' troops. Anyone else want to go? Yeah, hey, Genoa, you're free. You're free. I don't want your trade power, and I can't take it from you either because of this ridiculous system where you can't take trade power from someone that's having trade power transferred to them. I can maybe give that back to Rome. Maybe not. Why can't I do this? Oh, because it's simulate arrival, yeah. Just give me a bunch of money. What? Come on, I've taken your freaking main city. Yeah, just give me a bunch of money. We don't get that much of it, but... Very low inflation. It's interesting. Inflation seems to be much less of a thing now. Maybe it'll start being a thing if we get a bunch of... once we get a bunch of gold mines in Mexico and all that. Oh, hello. Flanders has died. Nothing else really changed. I will keep the alliance with Flanders because they're so useful against England. Oop, hello, Milan. Where are you guys walking? To Berlin, presumably. Berlin? Not sure how you say that. They're arriving on the 7th. I'm arriving on the 6th. They're taking the fight. That seems unlikely. Yes, I thought so. Now they're locked, so I can get some of them. Let's be careful here, though. 12 of them out of position. We made any progress on the siege? Yes, but just one tick. So I think it's worth... Oh, excuse me, Hungary. No, the bug. The bug. When you join the day that the battle ended, it makes you retreat immediately. And suddenly Hungary stopped. That's really weird. Hungary attaches until I actually give a command, and then they stop attaching. That's bizarre. New tech. Forecastles. You'd think it was pronounced four castles, which is where the word comes from, but no, this is pronounced forecastle. We're not going to take that yet, because we're going to get commercialism soon. Friuli is actually in this war. But I'd kind of rather have this, so we have the fort, which will restrict enemy movement a bit. Right, you can't go, because you're not sieged yet. Trent, likewise. Verona, likewise. Okay. Tressin, nice. Over you come. To Friuli. Want to keep these 7 local, since they're in there. Good. Good, good, good. We're leading the siege. That's what I want to see. So how much loot are we going to get from this war total? I reckon we might top 8k. It should be pretty nice. Oh, hey, the siege of Parma's ended. What happened to Ferrari? Did you peace out? I guess they did. Okay, well. Looks like I will get to siege Parma then. Final idea. Bureaucratic influence and increase of state reach modifiers and administrative efficiency. Oh, so good. So good. Beautiful. Which means, yeah, trending up already. That's what you love to see. Government by government. Nice. Now we can move towards Tech 12. It's going to be good. Hey, Trent, you're free to go, my man. Just give me all your money. And these guys, I think I'll have them hang out in Treviso for a bit. Until we punch through this fort. Unless you've got any cannons, which you don't. Marvellous. By the way, so it's a little unclear on here. And I was giving some advice to the person that wrote this yesterday about how it could be a bit clearer. What this means is you need to have either 25 dip and 50 naval force limit, or I've already forgotten, or 11 dip and the naval cap, naval production goods cap, which is we can just kind of that's kind of irrelevant because we've already got that. I've already forgotten. We'll have to check again. We'll have to check again when we get there. And you also can't have expansion to take exploration, which is interesting. And yeah, you need commercialism and trade company. Oh, hang on. Commercialization and trade company or colonial nation? Oh, but that's just for colonialism, right. You still need commercialism for exploration, right? Colonialism requires a trade company or colonial nation and commercialism. Which is kind of redundant, actually, now I think about it. To require commercialism for colonialism, because commercialism is required for exploration. So yeah, that should change, because that's double requirements. Where's the point in that? Cool. Anything else I should be doing right now? I mean, reforming, like always, but we need more admin points before we can do that. Siege of Rez is over. Yeah, got a cannon though, so let's take full advantage of that cannon. Come relieve this siege. Take a bit less attrition in the process. Our manpower has tanked. It's worth noting. How many do you get? How many do I get per year? Oh, that's right. There's no way of telling. I wonder if manpower recovery is the same as vanilla. Roughly. Like, is it still... What is it? 10% of the manpower cap per year you get? Something like that? I think that's right. Yeah, so all this sieging is pretty intense. We haven't done like a super siege intensive war like this much. Naples has announced France the new rival. Oh, Naples. Naples, you silly goose. I was going to go to war with you next anyway. Let's launch our offensive on the north. Excuse me, go here. I guess the positioning selection is a bit off for that. But yeah, I think we now have enough troops so we can launch an attack in the north before this siege falls. Oh, hang on. Do we need to siege these two provinces, though? I think we do. So that's silly. We should turn around. Get those sieges going. Because this one is going to fall fairly soon anyway. Ba-ba-bum. That's maths that I've never seen. What are the odds of forts falling in a certain amount of time? Like, what's the mean time to happen for a fort to fall if you've got it to 0%? Bureaucratic reform has expired. Do it again. Well, no. We probably don't want to do that. That's this bureaucratic reform. Good. Yeah, we don't want to do that. And we don't want to give tax relief. Cool. Yeah, you guys turn around. You do this. The rest of you hang out. There's a burden of taxation. Didn't that event just fire? Is burden of taxation firing twice? Fall of Escancia. Boom. Send in the cannon. Good stuff. Oh, and if possible... they probably won't let us. I was going to say take control of that siege, but I doubt they'll let us. Do we have a cannon up here? Nope. Get me a cannon. Nice. Got a bunch of manpower. So we got... Nice, chat's helping me out here. We got about 8,000 manpower at the end of that at the end of the year. Okay, that's interesting. So we've got about a quarter of the manpower. My presumption is it's not just based on a proportion of the manpower. It's actually just based on much more complicated local factors about like how much the military numbers filled up. But yeah, what I don't know is how are we going to increase urban development in France? Like how do I motivate urban growth here? I think it's just investment basically. So knowledge stuff is still doing really well here, as is industry. As is rural, but rural is like at its cap, I think. Resources generally are at their cap, basically. So yeah, let's invest in, let's do another significant investment. Wow, I've got so much money. I think it's because you get loot as it goes along, by the way. Let's do a 50 ducat investment in industrial. And a 50 ducat investment in academic. That's a lot, don't get me wrong. Is there still labor available in the city? Probably, because there's crap tons of people here. Yeah, there's still tons of free labor here. I've just realized there's a labor differences section at the bottom here where it tells you. I've been adding up, I've been subtracting the demand from the supply every single time. It actually just tells you the number at the bottom. That's funny. There's still 15 urban labor available. I mean, it's crazy. We've got plenty of room to grow here. And yeah, 50 ducats is a lot, but the urban industry here has an income of 700 ducats a year. That's something I'd like to know, actually. I'm going to go after the devs. Yeah, I just wanted to ask the devs whether there's a direct relationship between like 1 unit of property and 1 ducat, or 1 unit of property and 10 ducats, or something like that. Or whether it's more complicated, and I do suspect it's more complicated than that. You can go, just give me your trade power and all the money you have on hand. I'm mostly just here to burn down your cities. Right, with this much money, I know we're saving for commercialism pretty soon, but there's absolutely no excuse. I am burning down Italy to build a capital. So, Lyonnais, congratulations. You get a new capital at the low cost of 807 ducats. And you have a resident labor. Labor and resident are the same thing. Available of 1. So we will do it parallelism of 1. 1 unit per year. Which means it's going to take like 12 years. That's a long time. But oh well. Construct. Maybe I should have done it 2 a year. And then it would just cannibalize the industries a bit, but hey ho. Collector has died. Shame. We could get Improve Relations or Spy Network Construction. Well, Improve Relations is the easy choice. Good. And I have a new decision. Ah, yes. Clear, of course. How are those dies going? Oh, baby. Still doing 107. That irrigation upgrade is going to help, though. Okay. Punch through. I believe in you. Boom. 35%. Bah. Humbug. They caught my spies. Hey, Pope Man. Love me. So there's no loot scare anymore, by the way. Looks like. It's good to know. Very useful information. But yes, there is dramatically more, that is to say, you know, basically any looting impact on your economy. We're killing our potential buyers. So I wonder if we could be quite precise about that. Like the things we're exporting are, from the capital region anyway, are fiber, military, knowledge, delicacies, food. So if we wanted to target people that eat the same stuff we eat, so raw, I don't think you can do it basically, because the thing is cities use and make all of these things. If you want, you know, we're exporting lots of food. Food, I suppose, is consumed maybe disproportionately outside of cities, but I don't know. I don't think we can really be that. We can't really be as granular as I would kind of like in our, you know, just targeting things that are not going to be relevant for our economy. But, I mean, maybe we could. Yeah, maybe. And I will actually keep sieging with 3 of these guys, because if they're going to be sitting here taking attrition anyway, might as well have them sieging. Let's get that siege of Ostmark going. Vienna will fall. There will be no waltzing in Vienna. Oh, hello. Took a fight by mistake. I guess they retreated here. Or maybe they're just suicidal. Oh god, we might actually lose. No. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did lose enough men to actually require a reinforcement tick before the siege can restart though, unfortunately. You're getting out of here by the end of the month, right? Narrowly. Good. Disown relative and noble concessions has expired. And you know what, nobles? I'm not going to immediately do it again. I will do grand celebrations, though. Because we have so much money right now. How much loot are we up to? Oh, we're definitely making 8,000. We might even make 10. Glorious. Anti-corruption campaign. Now that's one we could do with re-upping. I really like overturn the status quo. Because it costs 2 stability, but stability is a currency. Do it. Put me in -1 stability. See if I care. I do care, but I don't care a lot. Excuse me? You're not supposed to be taking attrition here at 17. Why are you still taking attrition? From supply, Boulder Dash. Move a dude. Excuse me? How are you still taking supply damage? What the heck? Load of rubbish. Well, I guess I'll go hide in Hungary then. Dum bum ba dum. And yeah, we're exporting just vast quantities of food. Like, of all the food we're making in this area, we're selling. That can't be right. Hang on. Hang on. Why are we purchasing food? Oh yeah, right. Because you sell all of your goods to the sector and then you kind of buy it back, basically. I think we're because I was going to say, are we really producing like 5 times more food than we need? No, we're producing about 25% more food than we need. Still pretty good. We're going to spend all our loot cash, probably. I don't know how expensive it's going to be, but on meritocracy. Not meritocracy. Commercialism. It's going to be very expensive. Very expensive indeed. But worth it. Actually, let's go down here so we can peace out freely. Alright, yes, and Verona, you can go too. Give me that trade power and cash. Go. They're in Po Valley, aren't they? Oh, they're in Milan. I mean, Venice. Oh, well. Oh, well. Right. Plowing on through. We will want to call these at some point, but not yet. I love that they managed to convert a bunch of their subjects as well. Our sites are spreading. We're probably going to try and stay good Catholics for the first bit at least. Wait, what? Knowledge sharing ends? No, you're kidding me. Castile. Castile, give it back. Oh, that's heartbreaking. It doesn't last long enough to actually give you the full institution in a province? Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good at all. Loot them. Okay, well, there's not much we can do about that. Except, just continue to wait, I guess. Balls! We need commercialism. Has it almost spread to Picardy at least? Because then from Picardy it can spread to Vettin. Oh, 49%. Come on. That's someone else. Gotta remember to keep improving relations with Anjou. Oh, right, and we've got this 18,000 troops. I should probably use them, huh? I need to get better at remembering to look at my outliner. They've just been sitting there taking attrition for no reason this whole time. Whoops. Go via the south. Good. Oh, wait, it's spreading to Paris anyway. Nice, finally, a center of trade is working. Thank God. See, I really don't know why it wasn't being invented in Paris. Because you need trade value of 5. Check. Like, by miles. Check. You need legalism present. Check. Either capital or capital infrastructure. Check. Sale of office... Oh, okay. Sale of office reform 2. Tax filing reform 2. Yeah, we don't have all those, basically. That's why. That's why. Okay. Fair enough. What you know what we should look at? Casual literacy is coming up. Let's make sure we meet these needs. Commercialism present, higher learning, knowledge production of at least 2. The country has to have Tech 21. It needs to be 1500. Oh, okay. So ignore that year. And then the province progress is knowledge production minus 2 divided by 8 squared. Okay. So we should be able to get that one in all our major cities immediately, because we have put higher education in like all of our cities. Is it in this one? Because we recently conquered this city. It isn't actually. Okay, let's open on up there then. How about here? It isn't there. Okay. We want higher education everywhere. Everywhere we can, because we can't put it there, unfortunately. What am I building here? Harborage? I didn't do that. How is this harborage being built? I guess the infrastructure fund filled up. Cool. Yeah, you can have a higher education industry too. And you, I mean, just in the higher education industry, it makes so much money. It makes so much money. We're just gonna put it everywhere. How about you? Yeah, I mean, everywhere that has a minor center of trade is getting higher education. You people are gonna learn to read, whether you like it or not. How about down here? Titchy little province, but 4 urban development. Yeah, it's already got one. See, look at it. It's making bank hand over fist. Open a new thing. Get me a bunch more higher education. And then clear it. Good. What's this? Establish control over subjects. Oh, right. Yeah, you need bureaucracy, don't you? And by bureaucracy, I mean meritocracy. 8,600 ducats of loot. Holy hell. So good. So good. And meritocracy, I mean, we could consider, like, what are the... Meritocracy, the problem with meritocracy is it requires... Oh, hang on, was I looking at the wrong thing? I meant to be looking at commercialism. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing when we were looking at why isn't it inventing in Paris. I was looking at meritocracy, for which we basically just need to do a bunch of reforms. So we're just going to keep working on that. But so for commercialism, why aren't we inventing commercialism? Commerce right equal to or greater than 8. Check. Commerce law, not lower than 3, I believe. Or 3. It says, yeah, it says exclamation point equals 3, which means not 3, right? I guess it means not 3 or lower. Legalism present, yeah. Trade value, yeah. Peasant subsistence, 60%, yeah. Burger power equal to or greater than 40. I know we probably have that. We don't. That's why. The burger power is not good enough here. Why not? I wonder why. It's probably, honestly, it's probably just because they ain't got any any privileges yet. We could try giving them, but I'm pretty sure it breaks. Oh, hey, they're not here anymore. It used to show up as there being some options to actually grant them privileges here, but you shouldn't use it because it's broken. Because those aren't in yet. Oh well, it's spreading there. Oh no, it stopped again. How dare you? You tease me like this. Well, eventually it should spread there through that trade thing, even if it does come and go. Oh, hey, nice. I didn't realize that Bohemia is actually the one that occupied this, so they're paying the maintenance on that fort. Sweet. We have won the Siege of Ostmark. Happy days. Keep these going. Can embrace institution. Wait, what? No, I can't. You're lying to me. Oh, the button's moved. Okay. 558 ducats. That's not very much, man. Oh, hey, it causes causes inflation. It's interesting. Do I want to embrace it now, or do I want to let it spread? It's so frustrating that it spread 90% in Paris, because Paris is costing us 142 ducats. Oh, that's painful. But we definitely embrace it straight away. So we can start getting techs again. 500 ducats, 600 ducats even. Not that much. Not that much, to be honest. So, focussals. Yes, please. Chat's telling me I could grab a... Oh, by the way, Ottomans blobbing out a bit. Gotta keep an eye on them. Could grab a vassal in the Balkans for easy meritocracy. You mean because they do knowledge sharing? I guess. Yeah, we could. It's a bit cheesy, though. I like the invention requirements. I think it's fun. I think it's more fun to... For me, anyway, to play around trying to meet the invention requirements. Denied promotion has expired. Oh, does that mean I can ask for it again? Yes, nice. Which means I need that statesman back. No, he's died. All right, I'm going to save, because some people tell me when you fire advisors from that screen, it takes a hit to your stability, but I've tested it and it doesn't for me. So I'm just going to save in case it does this time. So we need a statesman. So you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. I'm not going to fire anyone in my faction. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Okay. Let's see if we get a statesman. Still going to cost us 25 stability every time we try, which is frustrating. 25%, obviously. Not actually 25 stability. That would be a bit insane, huh? Did a month descend? If it did, we didn't get a statesman. Darn. You're fired. This costs us 9 ducats each, but... You're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. Give me a statesman, damn you. How could I increase burgher influence? I could go up a rank on this. Extensive charters. But, I don't know if I want to. Mamluks have made me their rival. Again, I think? I'm pretty sure that's already happened. Yeah, they were our rival earlier. Brabant has cancelled our right to military access. How very dare they? You can get out of there. You guys don't need to be on that anymore. Help out in here. It's true, I could support burgher autonomy. Yeah, it's going to start costing me relations. We should have done this earlier, though, to get commercialism. Yeah, well, let's try and pay much closer attention to estates in the future. Because if I just done that, I literally click this button one time, and we get commercialism way earlier. So, yeah, that's a learning experience. And we are suffering for our knowledge. Look. Which one's it under? Look at this. It's not good. It's not pretty. We're being outcompeted by our closest rivals because of that flumber. Flumber? Fumble. Fumble is what I meant to say. And yes, we should absolutely be piecing out these miners for prestige, as chat has told me, rather than cash or transfer trade. I mean, and both. Obviously, both is a fine option, but our priority should be prestige. Fumble plus blunder equals flumber. You're absolutely right. That's exactly where my brain got that from. Thank you for helping me understand my own brain. Loot them, of course. Sorry, Veen. Are we up to 100k? Ooh, so close. We are going to make it, I believe. Nice. Bureaucratic expansion has expired. Church endowment has expired. Well, you know what that means? It's time for yet more bureaucratic expansion. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 0.75 yearly state reach affected by government idea. Oh, so good. State reach is cranking. Another siege bites the dust. Did that say England ended their... Brittany ended their alliance with Britain? No. knowledge sharing to Britain. That's probably what it was. Don't need you here anymore. Good stuff. Exactly. The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. As it should. Peace with Milan. What, just because we're at 99% war score? I got a few more things to do. Colombian imports. We should be able to get this. Does it actually have any requirement? Yeah, colonial subject whose capital is in the New World. Oh yeah, we can do that. It's going to be good. Which was the other one you mentioned? Global trade. Owns province in India with trade value. Holy crap. Presumably this can apply to Indians. But I guess commercialism barely spreads to India. Yeah, we're going to get this way ahead of everyone else. Heck yeah, we're going to get mad tech leads. It's going to be great. All that smoke coming from Milan, you feel bad. Uh-oh. You know how you said Timurids was doing well. Death of Timur. I'm guessing not for long. Populist persecution is over. Not on my watch. Persecute those populists. They were already at almost 100 relations, but yeah, do it anyway. And then, did I hear you say the peasants were being treated nicely? No, good, okay. Sounds kind of horrible, but we're still getting plenty of stability, aren't we? Yeah, I think it's time to demote the nobility. Yeah. Well, that would kill us. Well, yeah, we're going to get it from the Pope in a second. Demote the nobles and give them some concessions to ancient stuff and concessions to liberties. And then we're straight back up to loyal. Oh, baby. It's all coming up, Christo. Get those nobles demoted. Get that state reach up. We live in life. So good. Also, we can do whatever we want to the clergy right now. They're just all about it. Minus 15% clergy gravity is so crazy. But it's too much admin points to do these now. And I don't. The thing is, it's really hard for me to gauge how much money we'd get from this by making the clergy pay tax. Right now, they're giving us donations, and I think we're going to be happy with that for the short term. Do. Alright, the end is coming. We're nearly there. The men can start returning home. Thank you for your noble sacrifices, Hungary and Bohemia, by the way. Humiliate rival on England. Don't want to do that one, because we'd have to land troops. I don't want to have to commit myself to beating the wooden wall. Such an evocative way of referring to the Royal Navy, by the way. The wooden wall. I love it. Alright. Hey, give me prestige, please. And then a bit of money as well. Boom. Didn't get much of that prestige. 15 prestige, of which we got 3%. 3 point something, rather. Hey, turns out there's tons of saints in France. Turns out the number of saints in France is proportional to the amount of influence we have over the Pope. Who knew? Just like real life. Let's set one of our diplomats to improve with subject countries. It's true, I didn't actually check. Do we still get +1/+1/+1 from 50 power protection? Yeah, we do. Nice. So yeah, that's why we're raking in the monarch points right now. Hey, Austria, you're free to go. From you, I would like cash, first and foremost, because you have more of it. And then, honestly, maybe trade power as well. But nah, they're not going to have much trade power in relevant nodes. Although we are pushing money out of all the way from Vienna. So... no, that's fine. When you end your rivalry with Bohemia, because you're not going to like them anyway, because they're people of the cup. And hey, Milan, we can put our differences aside, Milan, The question is, do I take money? 300 ducats, of which we get 83. That's not enough. Let's show strength. 100 of each monarch point. Oh, baby. It's so good. And we get 30 power projection. And everyone is like, heck yeah. I'll owe you 1 extra favor. Look at that. 250,000 dead. And on the loot side... Excuse me. And on the loot side... Maybe it's at the monthly tick. Ah, look at that tech. Oh, it's so good. And on the... Oh, no, hang on. Don't fire the monthly tick. Don't fire the thing. 9 is no longer violent, which means we can now rival Naples and then immediately declare another one on them. Yes, okay. I need to make sure I take this tech. So that we spend less on our taxes, because we have the better admin efficiency. And we're just going to crank through these techs now. Anything else I want to do? Yeah, let's up our military stuff back to 25. I would like a bit more manpower, because that looting was it felt good. So we want to do a bit more of that, which is going to mean more men need to die. Where's my loot pop-up? Oh, hang on. We totally could humiliate England, because we can just start with our men in Wales. Yeah, let's do that. How many men does England have? We could hire mercenaries to loot England. Honestly, I think we have such a tech disadvantage to try and catch up from. Going hard on looting England might be the sensible strategy. England has 8,000 manpower. That's a little embarrassing. And 19,000 underarms. England, you're so screwed. And we just got a ton of manpower because those new taxes kicked in. England, you're absolutely boned. Yeah, let's go after England. Let's do a humiliate war goal against England. And just absolutely smash them. On high loot. Again, it's going to hurt our income a bit because of... Well, no, we're not trading with England because we have a mutual embargo. So, should be fine. Here we go. In total, we looted 11,744 ducats. 1,400 of which was put in the treasury. We spent a total of 650 of wealth during the war and lost 0 to our enemies. We took 30,000 military casualties. And no siege casualty. Not too shabby. Well, we'll call that an episode here. In the next episode, we're going to show strength against England, which will get us a whole whack more monarch points to help us continue on our glorious catch-up program. And then, honestly, eyes are turning beyond the sea. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.